Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Chris, back again with another video for you guys today. In this video, I want to talk about Team of the Year. It's about a week and a half away from Team of the Year, and I kind of want to talk about everything kind of surrounding Team of the Year. A lot of things that we saw last year, and I want to kind of compare it to this year. Actually, funnily enough, that the market has done very, very bad today. I think I predicted that maybe a couple days ago, where we were going to see a big sell-off on the Saturday and Sunday over the next week or two. Probably people getting ready for the Team of the Year to come out. I just got a bunch of freaking icons. This Team of the Year nominee son I'm going to show you right now. This is everything I've done the last 2 days, by the way. Like, this is a lot of trading. Alright, we're going to be about 5.4 or 5.5 mil once after we sell all this. But we just have a bunch of stuff. Like, this was 410. Alright, I think this is about... Yeah, this is about 440 pretty much right now. We'll try to get 450 for that later tonight. These two Lampards both bought at 260. Usually sells for over 280. So about 15 to 20k profit on those. These Mars, going to keep relisting because he's about 184. These nominee Sun, this got a 430. This I got too high. But I think he's 440 now. And this I got a 405 on bid. That's a great price for him. A couple Informed Suns at 420 and 410. Gonna probably sell for 450, 460-ish. Rui Costa, Ian Rush, stuff like that. But that's not where I want to talk to you guys, because the overall market is down here. But I want to show you guys kind of what was happening last year as well, because there was a lot going on. Not just about like the players in Team of the Year, but the surrounding players around it, like the gold meta cards. The informs, icons, and then like the Team of the Year price and stuff like that. So I want to kind of get into a full discussion about Team of the Year. It's going to be a very fuppin based video, but I think it's going to help you guys a lot. Just kind of what to expect. So last year, if we go into FIFA 19 calendar dates, the announcement was on the 7th, and the forwards were released on the 7th and the 8th. The midfielders were on the 8th and the 9th. The Wednesday and the 10th of Thursday is the goalkeeper and defenders. And then the full Team of the Year was released the 10th and the 14th. Now look at this right here, guys. On the 18th to the 25th, Future Stars happened. Because that's interesting. I want to talk to you guys about that. So first thing I want to kind of look at is a meta gold card. Okay. One of the top meta used cards in this game. I mean, look at the amount of games he had played. 71 million games played. You knew that Pogba was one of the top players last year that people went to go look at. Now, if we go and look at Team of the Year time, okay? If we go around... Okay, so this is where we're at pretty much right now. Like, we're December 28th. That's a Saturday. Okay, so on the Thursday, he was 387. 390 on the Friday night. He went down to 380 on Saturday. 370 on the Sunday. So you saw a big... Like a good 25k sell-off on the card on the second to last weekend before Team of the Year. Then he kind of went up a bit. Nothing crazy. But look at where what happened on... So the Friday he was 377. Now look at what happened to him on the January 6th on the Sunday. Went all the way down to 336. This is the days leading up until Team of the Year. You saw that guy go down about 35 to 40k average listing price. Now look at what happened during Team of the Year. So this is obviously the Monday with the forwards. He was 332. Went high at 340. But he still stayed at 334. Now right after this was Future Stars promo. Look at what happened to him. By the Sunday, he went from 340, 330, all the way to 302, 296. And then that's when he started to kind of go back up a bit. But over time, he just kept on dropping and dropping and dropping. And Future Stars has a big implication on a lot of stuff surrounding this promo because of how early they released it last year. Now, they put everyone back in packs on the 10th to the 14th. So the promo was about 9 days, 8 days long. And then this year, it's going to start on the 6th. Because the 6th and I'm going to show you right now, the 6th is, if it could work for me here, it's on a Monday. So it's going to be the 6th this year, for what we know. So that's like the gold meta market. That's kind of like, that's a good indication of kind of what happened. There's probably some instances where some cards actually went up and stuff like that. But that is kind of what happened with the golds. Now, again, I looked at Mo Salah, okay? I looked at around Team of the Year time. Okay, so let's go look. So look at this right here, this big drop-off. Friday, January 4th, 238, all the way down to 199 by the Sunday. Okay, so that's a 40k drop-off again. And then through Team of the Year, again, just kept on dropping and dropping. Kind of little spurts up and down, but over time just kept dropping in price, man. He never really recovered too much unless it was like, you know, maybe a Thursday flip at times and stuff like that. So those are gold metas. Now I want to talk about Conte because Conte obviously got Team of the Year last year. Could very well get Team of the Year this year. Now the special version of Conte. Now not every Team of the Year card had an inform before Team of the Year, but Conte did. So I want to take a look at where he was. Okay, so this was December 12th, 1.1 million, right? He settles down a bit. Okay, during, where is it? So Friday, December 28th, he was 888. Now, by the Sunday, he got down all the way to 849. So he went down about 50K. Then throughout the week, okay, Saturday, January 5th, he's all the way down to about 780. Now, from the Friday, he went up from when? Where did he go to? 828. So he went down about 40K again, average listing price. And look at what he did like through Team of the Year, though. He actually went up through Team of the Year because I feel like what happened here, and this was something that happened during Team of the Season last year, is that when the Team of the Years became too expensive for people, people went and bought the special card because they could not afford the Team of the Year. Now, I don't know if the Team of the Year is going to be out of people's price points this year, and that's going to be a video idea that I'm going to be giving to you guys probably tomorrow night when you guys are watching this video, because I want to kind of predict everyone's price while they're in packs and while they're out of packs, and I might collab with someone on it as well. I'm not sure yet, but for this video, you're seeing that he went up kind of right to 853 from all the way down to 780. So he went up like 70K, and then over time he just kept going down, but then went up in peaks and just kept going down. And then he had a really big drop off February 28th, and now it's probably another special card of his. But that is what happened with Conte. Now, if you look at the 96, actually, I'll go look at Pogba because that's a special card that didn't get Team of the Season or Team of the Year. Okay, so we look at Pogba. He was released December 26th. So this was the week before Team of the Year. January 6th, he went all the way down to about 571. Now, I think he was in packs at this point. I believe he was in packs because he went in the packs December 26th. Maybe he's out of packs at that point. He might have been. Yeah, he definitely was. So 571. But watch throughout Team of the Year. Look at this. So after Team of the Year, he goes right up to 618. So you saw like right after Team of the Year, what you may see on the market is people probably have a bunch of coins now because of all the lightning rounds they've just bought. They might buy a lot of special cards, a lot of top tier cards in the game. You may see it jump up in the market in that kind of department. Not like a 90 to 120K jump up, but you might see like a 50, 60K rise on some cards right after Team of the Year. Now, what kind of did it, though, is that this was on the Wednesday. Look at this. He was 613 on the Wednesday. On the Thursday, 618, right? So he went up to about 618 at his peak, average listing price. But look at what happened during January 18th. Look at this. 570. Oh, no, where was he? 604. 560 by the Sunday. Look at how low he went during Future Stars promo. Look at how low everyone was selling stuff off because of Future Stars. He went down to 520, went right back to 560, 600. The Future Stars promo has a big implication on the market, man. It really does. People were selling everything to go and get these cards because, like, what do people like, man? They like young players. They like young players with boosted stats, and they just like new cards. So that's why I think a lot of people were selling this stuff off. And if we do get Future Stars again, which I hope they do because the selection last year was great, the promo itself was great, but a lot of people want to go sell this stuff off. So I would like to see if that happens again this year. Just kind of showing you guys what happened from last year. Now, let's go look at Team of the Years. So Conte obviously released on January 8th. He went all the way down to 2.281 on January 11th. Now, he went back into packs, but I think a lot of people were telling people to buy around this time, and he actually went up in price to about 2.5 mil by January 14th. Goes out of packs. He actually went down out of packs. Maybe because of an overinvestment and stuff like that. People were telling people to buy at a certain point. Okay. He goes all the way down to 2.2. But look at how low he goes again from the Friday, the Future Stars promo. Kept on dropping and dropping. He almost went as low as 2 mil. You know, he almost dropped to 2 million coins by Thursday, January 24th. Okay, and then once Future Star was done, that is when you saw a big rise on the card. He went all the way to 2.5 mil from 2 million coins in less than 3 weeks time. Looking at another midfielder, Kevin De Bruyne, and I'm just gonna have to take some time to do this because it's not gonna allow me to. I gotta go to generations. I gotta go to, you know, basically looking at his team of the year card. Okay, same thing on the first day. Went as low on the second day, or on the third day. Wait, Friday was the lowest. Yeah, Tuesday and then Friday was the lowest. Again, I think people told people to buy. Maybe the packway wasn't great, but I feel like a lot of people were told to buy here because, you know, you saw a rise all the way back up to 2.6 by the Tuesday. Then again, same thing happened with Conte. Is happening with De Bruyne. Went as low as about 2.18. Okay, and then you start to saw like a natural rise in the card all the way through February 25th. You went all the way at 2.5 million, 2.45. So that's kind of like what's going to happen with like the team of the years. Now, the last kind of card I want to look at for you guys is an icon because I want to show you a lot of the icons from last year. I want to take a look at Cruyff because he's a good icon to kind of base it off of. And it's a good discussion point because icons this year, obviously, are a different point than what they were last year. Icons last year, they were in the game from the start, so they weren't as new to people. But now that they're... So, look at this. I want to see where he is. Okay, so January 6th, right? He goes all the way down from about 4.5 million from the 27th all the way down to about 3.9. Okay, he continues to drop through Team of the Year all the way down to 3.3. Then he goes back up to 3.65 right after Team of the Year was done. And then he just kept on dropping. And that's kind of what you'll see on icons. Because what's going to happen with them is they're no longer new anymore. And I just don't see how the ones that are even in packs now, like say for example, and let me just see if I sold something really quick. I did not. For example, if we go and look on the market at like a Prime Lampard. Like this is a card that you guys could probably expect to drop during Team of the Year and not really recover too much. You're gonna find you could trade with them through fluctuations and stuff like that, but over time they're just gonna keep dropping. They're not really gonna rebound that much. Now, specific guys, I believe Hullet did go up last year a good 3, 4, 500k. Okay, so that did rise, but that's because of how good 93 Hullet was. Even the 90 Hullet you could probably see go up just a bit right after Team of the Year. He's about 5 mil flat at the moment. So maybe like right before Team of the Year, he's down at 4.7. May go right back to 5.1-ish. But then over time, we'll probably just keep dropping in price. So I'll kind of look out for that with the icons. From the meta gold standpoint, I believe I'm going to have a prediction of what the Team of the Year is going to be as well. I'm going to have that video, a prediction of the Team of the Year and the price points for each one as it relates to the market. So that was kind of covering a lot of the cards that surround Team of the Year. Now, I also want to show you guys SBC fodders because they're quite low at the moment. So one of the good SBC fodders you can use is David Silva. Now, I believe around Team of the Year time or just after it, okay, what happens during Team of the Year, guys, and big promos as well, is that EA like to kind of make these cards go up a bit just because it gives packs more value. So instead of actually not packing a Team of the Year, you're packing 87s, 88s, 89s. And they don't want them to be so low to the point where you can't use them anymore and they're like 12k. Because that would just make no sense. And it allows them to kind of control that market. So maybe they do release like a middle icon SBC. They release some sort of SBC to kind of make these cards go up in price. Because they're just too low before the Team of the Year promo. So if I were you guys, like it wouldn't be the worst idea if you guys bought like 87s or 86s to 91 cards. They're kind of at a low point. I believe 89 De Gea is about like 32.7. Yeah, like 31k. Look at how low this is, man. So for an 89 overall, I think you guys could definitely look to pick some of these cards up. Look at the ones with really good nationalities, the ones that go up the most when they normally do. And the way you guys go about doing this is if you ever want to look at like a, you know, see where a card like goes to, like when they're needed for SBCs, just go look at their graphs. If you go look at De Gea right quick, okay, if you see where he's gone at points, he's gone to 42, okay, from 32, went all the way to 42, went 36 all the way to 42 again, 29 to 47. You see what I'm talking about here? So when he's needed for SBCs, he goes to about 40,000 coins plus. So that's kind of something I'll be looking at if I were you guys. And that's really it about the team of the year discussion. I don't really think there's much else to kind of look at. Again, the video should be out tomorrow night, about the team of the year prediction, my prediction of the team of the year, and the prices around them. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video today. Make sure you guys do drop a like, comment, subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.